Yeah, good afternoon, children.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. I've shared my screen, children. Is it visible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay, so in the last class, we had taken up some situations where we had to find the answer by adding or subtracting fractions, right? So today we'll see how to multiply uh, two or more fractions and also how to divide a fraction by another fraction. Don't write anything. Okay. So say we have to find the product of the fractions 10 by 25 and 15 by say 42. Okay. We need to find the product of these two fractions. See, the most elementary type we have seen in 6th standard. So we'll just see one of that. See, supposing we'll have to multiply 1 by 2 and 4 by say 3. To multiply two fractions, we'll have to multiply their numerators, and multiply their denominators. So which gives us 4 by 6. You can simplify 2 2s are 2 3s are, which is 2 by 3. Or multiply their numerators, multiply their denominators, and you can simplify. See here 2 1s are, 2 2s are like this, and then multiply 1 into 2, 2, 1 into 3, 3, 2 by 3. Right? So we've seen with simple numbers like this in class 6. Same thing, multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. Now simplify. Take one number from the numerator, one number from the denominator, and reduce them using the same table, the same multiplication table. Pick one number from the numerator, pick one number from the numerator, pick one number from the denominator, only one at a time. One number from the numerator, one number from the denominator. And simplify them using the same number. That number should be a common factor of these two numbers. So say we take 10 and 25. So both 10 and 25 are divisible by 5. Not that you should take only a prime number. You can use any number. Okay, so 5 2s are, 5 5s are. Now this is over. Now again, pick a number from the numerator, a number from the denominator. So you can take 2 and 42. Both 2 and 42 are divisible by 2, right? So pick one number from the numerator, we'll take 2. Pick one number from the denominator, we'll take 42. And we're going to simplify 2 and 42 using 2. So 2 1s are 2, 2 21 times 42. So you should go on like this. So if it's possible, continue. So you can again pick 15 from the numerator, 5 from the denominator, and simplify them using the tables of 5. So do that. Take 15 from the numerator, 5 from the denominator. 5, we're using the tables of 5, multiplication tables of 5. 5 3s are 15, 5 1s are 5. It's further possible. You can take 3 from the numerator, 21 from the denominator. It's further possible. So go on. You can take 3 from the numerator, 21 from the denominator. Both are divisible by 3. So 3 1s are 3, 3 7s are 21. So looks like we are done. Okay, so what do we have in the numerator now? 1 and 1, 1 into 1. 1 into 1 is 1. In the denominator, we have 1 and 7. 1 into 7 is 7. Multiply the numbers remaining in the numerator. multiply the numbers left over remaining in the numerator. So in the numerator, we have 1, 1, 1 into 1, 1. Denominator, we see 1 and 7. So 1 into 7, 7. So the product of these two fractions is 1 by 7. The product of these two fractions is 1 by 7. So how do we initiate the multiplication process? Like what is the first step? The first step is to multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. So 10 by 25 into 15 by 42. So how do we get started? Multiply the numerators, 10 into 15. Multiply the numerators and that will form the numerator of the new fraction. Multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. That will be the denominator of the new fraction. And simplify. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now try this one, children. Try these.
We have to do it, right?
Yeah, now, if you're not, see now, here in the first one, so we start like this. But you see that no number, you cannot take a number from the numerator and a number from the denominator and simplify them in the same table. They don't have any common factor. In this case, simply find the product. 5 into 3, 15. 8 4s are 32. That's it. Simplification,
Yes.
that is cancelling, may or may not be possible. So it depends on the numbers given. Yeah, finish all these 4. I'll just come back. Please do these.
Done, ma'am.
Yeah.
Completed, ma'am.
Very good.
Completed, ma'am.
Very good. So in the fourth one, we have 9. 9 meaning 9 by 1. 9 meaning 9 by 1. So 5 by 12 into 9 by 1. Multiply the numerators. 5 into 9 divided by, multiply the denominators. 12 into 1. So you can simplify 9 and 12 from the numerator and denominator. 9 and 12. Right? Then 5 into 3, 15. 4 into 1, 4. And whenever the fraction is an improper fraction, write it as a mixed fraction. So 3 by 4. So this is how we multiply fractions.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yes, Santosh, now I can hear you.
Yeah, actually from the first I'm speaking to you, you can hear me. Actually, I'm asking, I have a doubt here. Actually, we'll invert the numbers while doing.
That is division. We'll see that. That's division.
Ma'am,
This is multiplication.
Oh.
No. Yeah. This is multiplication. We take the reciprocal of the second fraction in the while dividing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you go to last slide for a second? 1 minute. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we'll work these sums together. Start working. Yeah. What is 9 3 by 8 as an improper fraction?
Ma'am, 75 by 8.
75 by 8. Yeah, into 12 means 12 by 1. So next step, 75 into 12 divided by 8 into 1. Next.
And the answer is 225 by 2. We have to convert it into mixed fraction.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. The mixed fraction is 112 1 by 2.
Okay. So 4 2s are 4 3s are. So 75 into 3, 225 divided by 2 as a mixed fraction, 112 1 by 2. Very good. Now this one, what is 6? 11 by 14 as an improper fraction.
84 by 14.
84 by
14
84?
by 40.
No, you didn't add 11?
Oh yeah, I didn't have.
95 by 14.
Yeah. 14 6 are 84 plus 11, 95. And 3.5 is 7 by 2. Yeah. Yes.
Ma'am, the screen is not visible for me.
In that case, just leave the meeting and join again, Pranava. That will help. Because I have shared my screen. Yeah, yeah. If that happens, always leave the meeting and join.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, what's the final answer? What is 95 by 4 as a mixed fraction?
Forty-seven 15 by 2.
No. Did we get 95 by 4, children?
Ma'am, now only I got the 95 by 4. Yeah, yes, ma'am. I got 95 by 4.
I made a
Okay.
mistake in multiplication. Ma'am, I
Yeah.
mean.
Okay, okay. Correct it. Yes.
Ma'am, we should.
Mixed fraction. Yeah, I'm waiting from the answer. I'm waiting for the answer from your end.
Ma'am, is it 23 3 by 4? 23 3 by 4. Yes, ma'am. 3 by 4.
23 3 by 4. Correct.
3 by 4. Yes, ma'am. That's the answer, ma'am.
Correct. 23 3 by 4. Got it, all of you?
Yes, ma'am. I got 23 3 by 4.
Okay. Others finished?
I don't know.
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Okay. Pranava, are you back?
Yes, ma'am. Now only
Yeah.
can you wait, ma'am?
No, is the screen visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so this is one thing, like you have to take a screenshot and complete it later, Pranava. Please do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Completed.
You want me to share the image or can you take a screenshot?
Completed, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, I also completed.
Yeah.
And give us some difficult sums.
This is the next one. Done, children?
Ma'am, is it 68 by 225?
You've got 68 by 225, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So 14 from the numerator, 49 from the denominator. 7 2s are 14, 7 7s are 49. 35 from the numerator, 7 from the denominator. 7 5s are 35, 7 1s are 7. Now 5 from the numerator, 25 from the denominator. 5 1s are 5, 5 5s are 25. Again, 34 from the numerator, 51 from the denominator. In the tables of 17, 17 2s are 34 and 17 3s are 51. So 34 from the numerator, 51 from the denominator. 17 2 times 34, 17 3 times 51. Now
Ma'am,
in the new,
I didn't simplify 34 and 51.
yeah. So that
Ma'am,
means your
I
answer
got
is
4.
not, your
Ma'am, can
answer
I
is
tell?
not in the simplest form.
Ma'am, I got the answer. The answer is 4 by 16. Simplified form is 1 by 4. This is the answer.
4 by
Ma'am?
15. How did you get 16?
5 3
Ma'am, the answer
15,
is 4
ma'am.
by 15.
Yes.
Correct.
Oh,
Ma'am,
yes, yes, yes.
By
Sorry,
15.
sir. 4 by 15. I saw, sir.
4
Okay, so
by
now-
15 is the answer.
I
Correct. Now
written
the
the wrong
numbers,
answer. 4 by 15. 4 by 15.
the numbers left over in the numerator are 2, 1, and 2. So multiply them. 2 to the 4. In the denominator, we have 5 and 3. So 5 3s are 15. 4 by 15.
Yes, ma'am. 4 by 15. Actually, my handwriting went bad, so I collapsed with 15 and 16.
Yeah, this is the next one.
Another simple.
Ma'am, can you go to the previous slide for a minute? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All the three are mixed fractions. So first, convert them to improper fractions. And then the usual procedure, multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators.
Ma'am, the answer is 15 by 1. That's 15.
Okay, that will work.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm also getting the answer is 15 by 1.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, I am also getting 15 by 1. But
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm doing. Ma'am, I'm doing.
7 and 7, you can cancel out. 4 1s are, 4 3s are, 5 1s are, 5 5s are. So 15 by 1, which is 15. Remember, you have to take one number from the numerator, one number from the denominator, and reduce them, simplify them using a common factor. You cannot take both the numbers from the numerator and simplify them, or you cannot take both the numbers from the denominators. It's not like that. One number from the numerator, one number from the denominator, and cancel them using a common factor.
Ma'am, got the answer, ma'am. 15 by 1 which is equal to 15. Done, ma'am.
Finished, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in mathematics, the OF operator stands for multiplication. Stands for multiplication. So 2/5 of 40 means 2 by 5 into 40. Of operator means multiplication. It stands for multiplication. So 2 by 5 of 40 means 2 by 5 into 40. And 40 is 40 by 1. Yeah, and 40 means 40 by 1. So now that you know it, you can just write it like this. You don't have to show 40 by 1. Okay, so you can just write it as 2 into 40 by 5. See, now that you understand 40 is the numerator because the denominator is 1, right? The denominator is 1. You don't have to show it as 40 by 1. You understand now 40 is a part of the numerator. Okay, so you can directly write 2 into 40 divided by 5. Now 16 by 1, which is 16. So 2/5 of 40 is 16. 2/5 of 40 is 16. Nine and 48 can be simplified. Common factor is 3. So 3, 16 times
16, sir, and
3, right? Now 5 into 16, 80. 80 by 3. Mixed fraction. What's a mixed fraction of 80 by 3?
ma'am, actually we get 0, I think. Over there. Reminder. Wait.
Ma'am, 26 by 3.
No, ma'am.
26?
26, 2 by 3.
26.
Correct. 26, 2 by 3.
Ma'am. 26, 2 by 3. Yes, ma'am. 26, 2 by 3. Yes, ma'am. I'm doing the last problem.
Ma'am, I completed the third one also.
Oh, good.
I'm completed, ma'am.
Okay. So, do 14 and 63 have a common factor?
Ma'am, 7.
7. 7 2s are 14. 7 9s are
Nines are-
63.
9s are 63.
Correct. So 99 by 2.
99
is?
by 2.
49 and a half.
Yes, ma'am. I got the answer.
Completed, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Completed, ma'am.
Yeah. So 1/5 of a rupee. 1/5 of a rupee is equal to 1 by 5 into 1 rupee is 100 paise. 100 paise. 1 rupee is 100 paise. So 1 by 5 of means multiplication. A rupee, 1 rupee is 100 paise. So now 1 into 100 by 5, 5 ones are 5 20 times. So 20 paise. The answer is 20 paise. So 1 year you can write it as 12 months because 3 and 12 they have a common factor 3. All right. You can write it in months. 1 year is equal to 12 months. 12 months into 12. 2 by 3 into 12. 1 year is equal to 12 months.
Ma'am, 8.
Very good. 8 months. 8 months. So 1 kilogram is equal to how many grams?
1000 grams.
1000 grams. 1000 grams.
Ma'am, 8 into 128 is 1000, right, ma'am?
You try. You finish it and tell me the answer. I'll tell you.
Ma'am, 875 is the answer.
875, is it? Okay.
Ma'am, the third one is 5 by 8 of a day.
Sorry?
The third one is 5 by 8 of a day. The fourth one is 7 by 8 of a kilogram.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I missed to do the third one. Fine. I'll do it now. This is the fourth one. This is the fourth one. Yeah. So you can directly divide 1008 in the tables of 8. 8 into 125 is 1000. 8 into 125 is 1000. Or you can even do it in the tables of 2. So 2 4s are 2, 500 times. And again, 2 2s are 2, 250 times. And again, 2 1s are 2, 125 times. You can do it like this also. Or you can straight away simplify 8 and 1000 using the tables of 8. Or you can do it in 2, 3 times. Okay. So now in the numerator, we have 7 and 125. So 7 into 125. What is 7 into 125?
Ma'am, 875.
875 by 1, which is 875. And what is the unit? 875 grams. Grams. The third one, 5/8 of a day.
Ma'am, for the fifth one, we have to take milliliters, right?
Yeah, 1 liter is 1000 milliliters. Correct.
Yes.
Ma'am, for the third one, 15 hours.
Okay. So 5 by 8 into 24 hours. 5 into 24 by 8. 8 ones are 8 threes are. Yes, you're right. 15 hours.
Ma'am, the fifth one is 440 milliliters.
400 and
40.
okay. Unit?
Milliliters.
Yeah.
Ma'am, 440 milliliters. Oh, yes.
Yeah, good. Yeah, 440
Ma'am,
milliliters.
the last
Correct.
one is 48 minutes.
48 minutes. Okay. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Done, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, completed.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, complete.
Yeah.
Ma'am, can we do that?
Yes. So 4 by 9 divided by 5 by 6 is equal to 4 by 9. You need to multiply 4 by 9 with the reciprocal of 5 by 6. So write the first fraction as it is. Write 4 by 9 as it is. Change division to multiplication and write the reciprocal of the second fraction. 5 by 6 becomes 6 by 5. The question is 4 by 9 divided by 5 by 6. Write the first fraction as it is. Division becomes multiplication. Now write the reciprocal of the second fraction. The first fraction should be written as it is. Division becomes multiplication. Write the reciprocal of the second fraction. So it becomes 6 by 5. 5 by 6. The reciprocal of 5 by 6 is 6 by 5. Now it's a multiplication problem. So it is 4 into 6 divided by 9 into 5.
Ma'am, is the answer 8 by 15?
8 by 15.
Correct. So the division problem should be converted to a multiplication problem. And you know how to perform multiplication with fractions.
Ma'am, do we have to write it in a mixed fraction way?
No, this is a proper fraction, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So improper fraction can be written as a mixed fraction. So write the first fraction as it is. Division becomes multiplication. The second fraction is 10 by 1. Its reciprocal is 1 by 10. The second fraction is 10 by 1. Its reciprocal is 1 by 10. So we have converted the division problem to a multiplication problem. Now you know how to proceed. Multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators.
Is the answer 1 by 14?
Yeah.
Ma'am, can you show the question for a minute? 1 minute more. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ma'am, is the answer 8 by 10?
Okay.
Ma'am, should we convert it into mixed fraction?
Yes.
The answer.
Improper fractions must always be written in their mixed form. Improper fractions must always be written in their mixed forms.
Ma'am, is the answer?
Ma'am, is the answer 14 by 21?
Ma'am, 2 by 3.
See, Satakshi, 2 14 by 21. Can you see here in this proper fraction, 14 and 21 can be simplified in the tables of 7. That means you have not completely simplified before multiplying. Go back to your steps, check. You have not simplified completely.
2 by 3. Ma'am, 2 by 2.
Okay, so first 5 3 by 5 is 28 by 5. Write the
Yes,
division sign as it is, because we'll first change the mixed fractions to improper fractions. We'll first do that. So 5 3 by 5 is 28 by 5. Write the division sign as it is. 2 1 by 10 is 21 by 10. Now this is the question. We have written the mixed fractions in their improper forms.
Yes, ma'am.
Now write the first fraction as it is, division becomes multiplication, and write the reciprocal of the second fraction.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I got the answer. Is it 2 by 3?
Okay, let's see. So 5 ones are 5 twos are, then in the table of 7, 3 times, 4 times, 8 by 3, 2 by 3. Correct. All of you got this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you just take a screenshot of
Yeah.
that, ma'am?
Yeah. So it's divide 5 by 9 by 2 by 3. So 5 by 9 divided by 2 by 3 is a question. Divide 5 by 9 by 2 by 3. Like see, divide 9 by 3. Divide 9 by 3. That means divide 9 by 3 like this, right? Divide 9 by 3. Disable your mic. So 5 by 9 divided by 2 by 3. This is the question. So 5 by 9 into reciprocal of the second fraction.
Ma'am, 5 by 6.
Very good. Yeah, finish the second and the third one and let me know. Please disable your mic, Santosh.
Ma'am, for the second one, 6 is the answer.
6, is it? Okay. Correct. You're right.
Yeah, ma'am. I'm also getting a 6.
Very good. That's the right answer. Thirteen ones are 13 threes are 7 ones are 7 twos are 6 by 1, which is 6.
Ma'am, for the last one, I got 1 by 14.
Okay. Six twos are 12, 6 fives are 30. 6 2s are 12, 6 5s are 30, 5 5s are 25 by 14.
Ma'am,
What
is
is
the 111 by 14?
Yeah, I think you said you gave a different answer, Satakshi, not Satakshi. Deepti?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Please check. Check my answer too. 30 by 7 divided by 12 by 5, 5 by 12, 25 by 15. Okay. Where have you gone wrong? Please check
No,
if you've
I'm
written
not
the
sure.
question correctly.
Yes, ma'am, I have. Oh, 1 minute.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm getting the answer as yours.
As?
Yours.
Okay. Done, all of you? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I sent you a screenshot of what I did.
Hmm. Deepti, see, while simplifying, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. You have written 3 times. You'll have to slash 15 and write 5. You have written 3.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. So that's the mistake. Yeah.
Ma'am, is the answer 27 by 5?
27 by 5. Yeah, mixed fraction.
5 by 2. Oh, sorry. Ma'am, 5 2 by 5.
4 5s are 4 9s are 36.
And
That's
5 2 by 5.
I'm
correct.
5 2 by 5. Ma'am.
Correct. Okay. Don't write. Don't write this. Yeah. So to solve this question, which mathematical operation will you use? Will you add, subtract, multiply, or divide? The product of two numbers. The product of two numbers is 150. If one of them is 25, find the other. To find the other number, which mathematical operation will you use?
Division.
Division.
Division?
Division.
Division. Okay. So you will divide. Which number to write first? So the other number will be, don't write. Other number will be the product 150 divided by this one number, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So the product 150 divided by this one number. The product of two numbers is given to us, and one of them is 25. We'll have to find the other. So the other number will be the product 150 divided by one of the numbers. So 6 is the other number. So the same situation will be given, but these numbers will be replaced with fractions. Same situation, but these numbers will be replaced with fractions. You'll have to do exactly this. Say you have the fraction 15 1 by 3 here, and here you have, just for example, 4 7 by 9. So to find the other number, you'll have to divide 15 1 by 3, the product 15 1 by 3 divided by 4 7 by 9. The product 15 1 by 3 divided by one of the numbers 4 7 by 9. So convert this to an improper fraction. 15 3s are 45, 46 by 3 divided by 9 4s are 36. 36 plus 7, 43. Correct? By 9.
Yes, ma'am.
Now 46 by 3 into division becomes multiplication, and take the reciprocal of the second fraction, 9 by 43. Then 3 1s are 3 3s are, and then you know how to finish it. Multiply, and if it's an improper fraction, write the answer as a mixed fraction. So the same situation, the numbers will be replaced with fractions. So if the fractions are mixed fractions, convert them to their improper forms. Then division becomes multiplication. Take the reciprocal of the second fraction and proceed. Now, okay, let's just talk about decimals. Okay. So decimals, again, this term is not new to you. You have seen decimals last year. So numbers that are expressed in the decimal form are called decimals. Numbers expressed in the decimal form are called decimals. So you can see some examples here: 6.8, 16.73, 7.364, 0.053. So see, it's important to know how to read them, you know. This is not 16.73. This is not 16.73. It is 16.73. And this one is 7.364. It's not 7.364. It is 7.364. So numbers expressed in decimal forms are called decimals. And here are a few examples. Now, a decimal has two parts, namely the whole number part and the decimal part. So in this example, 7.364. Okay, this is a decimal. Now, this one has two parts. This is the whole number part and this is the decimal part. And the two parts are separated by this dot, which is called the decimal point. 7.364 is an example of a decimal number. This is an example of a decimal number. Now, a decimal has two parts. This one is called the whole number part, and this one is called the decimal part. The two parts, the whole number part and the decimal part, they're separated by a dot, and this dot is called the decimal point. Now, the whole number part is to the left of the decimal point, and the decimal part is to the right of the decimal point. This is the decimal point. To the left of it, we have the whole number part. To the right of it, we have the decimal part. So in 73.62, in this decimal number 73.62, 73 is the whole number part and the decimal part is 62. See, when you're reading the decimal part separately, you can say 62. When you're reading the decimal number, then we say it is 73.62. When you read the decimal number, then you will have to, when you read the decimal number, then it is 73.62. Here, when you're reading the parts separately, whole number part 73, decimal part 62. Now, this decimal number 73.62 has two decimal places. 73.62 has two decimal places. What do we understand by that? That is, after the decimal point, it has two valid digits. Two valid digits. The decimal number 73.62 has two decimal places, which means it has two valid digits after the decimal point. So after the decimal point, 62, two digits, so two decimal places. So 73.62, say 00. Now this is nothing but 73.62. Now when you write zeros to the extreme right of the decimal point, see this is a decimal point. To the extreme right, if you add zeros, we say they're not valid. It has no meaning. You can just remove it. The zeros to the extreme right of the decimal point, extreme right of the decimal point have no value. So if you have say 7.65 and you add 4 zeros like this, this decimal number is the same as 7.65.
Ma'am, but like 7.0065 is different.
Yeah, because that's embedded, that's in the middle. It's not in the extreme right, right? So if it is 7.6000000 and there's a valid digit. So now these zeros have meaning. They have value. These zeros have value because they're not to the extreme right. There is something after it. There is a valid digit after the zeros. There is a valid digit after the zeros. So here these zeros are meaningful.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, while here in this example, you can just remove the zeros because after the zeros, there is no valid digit. 0000, 4 zeros in the extreme right. So you can just remove them. And the decimal number is nothing but 7.65.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
the decimal number 0.0003 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decimal places. 5 decimal places. The decimal number 25.1100000074 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 decimal places. The number of valid digits after the decimal point will count for the decimal places. All right? Yeah.
If 0.003 is there, the 0 can be cancelled or not?
Here, in this example, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
No. No, because after the zeros, there is a valid digit. After the zeros, there is a valid digit, 3. So these zeros cannot be removed. They have meaning. You cannot remove these zeros. If it was 0.3 and then zeros in the extreme right. Now, after these zeros, there is no valid digit. Then you can remove these zeros.
Okay, ma'am.
Extreme right.
At the last.
Yeah. Now see here. This is a decimal point. Okay. To the extreme right of the decimal point, you have 4 zeros. After the zeros, there is no valid digit. When we say valid digit, we mean one. There is, you don't have the digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. You don't have a valid digit after the zeros, so you can remove these zeros. But in this example, we have after the decimal point we have zeros, but they're not in the extreme right because after the zeros we have valid digits 3 and 5. So here you cannot remove the zeros. These zeros have value. You cannot remove the zeros.
Okay, ma'am.
It is 0.000035 and the number of decimal places is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decimal places.
Okay, ma'am.
To find or to count the number of decimal places, we see only the decimal part, not the whole number part. We see only the decimal part. To find the number of decimal places, we count the number of valid digits in the decimal part, not in the whole number part. So like decimals and unlike decimals, decimals having the same number of decimal places. Decimals having the same number of decimal places are called like decimals. Decimals having different number of decimal places are called unlike decimals. So in these examples, you can see after the decimal point, 2 digits. After the decimal point, 2 digits. After the decimal point, 2 digits. So in these 3 decimal numbers, after the decimal point, we have 2 digits. So these decimal numbers have 2 decimal places. They have 2 decimal places. So they are called like decimals, like fractions. What are like fractions? Fractions having the same denominator are called like fractions. Decimal numbers having the same number of decimal places. You can say decimal numbers or simply decimals. Decimal number, decimal, both are the same. So decimals or decimal numbers Okay, so decimals having the same number of decimal places are called like decimals. So these are like decimals. See here, we are not concerned about the number of digits before the decimal point. See here, 17834 9.11. So here the whole number part has 4 digits. The whole number part has 1 digit. The whole number part has 2 digits. Now we are not concerned about the number of digits in the whole number part. We are not concerned about the number of digits in the whole number part. We are only concerned about the number of digits in the decimal part. After the decimal point. After the decimal point, 2 digits. After the decimal point, 2 digits. After the decimal point, 2 digits. Like decimals. Like decimals. Because they have the same number of decimal places. Unlike decimals, have different number of decimal places. So you can see in these examples. In these examples, after the decimal point, 1 digit. So 1 decimal place. Here, after the decimal point, 2 digits, 2 decimal place, 2 decimal places. And in this number or in this decimal, after the decimal point, 3 digits, 3 decimal places. So they're unlike decimals. Yeah.
Ma'am, we can change unlike decimals to like decimals, right? By adding zeros after.
Sorry?
Ma'am, we can change unlike decimals into like decimals, right?
Yeah. Yes.
By adding zeros after the number.
Yeah, we are coming to that. Yes. All right. And then the last one, you see, 3.8 is the same as 3.80, is the same as 3.800, and so on. 3.8 is the same as 3.80, is the same as 3.800, is the same as 3.80000. So you add zeros to the extreme right, the value of the decimal number does not change. It remains the same. When you add zeros to the extreme right of the decimal number, the value of the decimal number does not change.
Yes.
Similarly, 2.94. Yeah, 2.94 is the same as 2.940, is the same as 2.9400. You add how many ever zeros after this, the value is just 2.94. All right. Now, quickly, just take the last page of your book. Tell me the answer. You can do it, in your mind and give me the answer, or you can work if you want to, if you need to. Yeah. What's the answer?
$7.56.
Ma'am?
52.56. Yes, ma'am. 7.56, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am, 7.56.
Okay. So 5 means 5.00 and write 2.56 below 5.00. So when you add or subtract, you must place the numbers in such a way that the decimal point is aligned. The decimal point should be aligned. The decimal point should fall one below the other. So 5 is nothing but 5 point. You can add how many ever zeros you want. Now we have used 2 zeros because in the second number we have 2 decimal places. The second number has 2 decimal places, 5, 6. So we add 2 zeros after the decimal point for the first number. 5 is 5 can be written as 5.00 and 2.56 like this. Please align the decimal point. And now add as usual 6, 5, the decimal point and 7. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. The same thing holds good for subtraction. Subtract, do this, tell me the answer. Yeah.
Ma'am,
23.8.
36.291.
23.709.
I'll just make a note of all your answers. Yeah. Satakshi, what's your answer?
23.709.
Okay, next.
Ma'am, same ma'am,
23.709.
23.709.
Okay, next.
I'm 23.709.
Same. Okay.
I'm 23.891.
Okay. Tanya has a different answer. 23.891. Okay, then Deepthi.
I got 36.291.
36.291. How 36? The number is only 32.8. Okay. Fine. So 32.8. Now look at the no. Now it's time for me to talk. Please listen to me. Now this number has one decimal place. Because after the decimal point, there's only one digit. It has one decimal place. This number has 3 decimal places. Because after the decimal point, 3 digits. So 3 decimal places. This is valid. This 0 has value. Because after 0, there are digits 9 and 1. So you cannot remove the 0. The 0 has meaning there. You cannot remove the 0 because it's not in the extreme right. After the 0, there are valid digits 9 and 1. Okay, so the first number has 1 decimal place. The second number has 3 decimal places. So write the first number also with 3 decimal places. So after 8, place 2 zeros. Because we know you can add how many ever zeros you want to the extreme right. The value of the decimal number does not change. 32.8 should be written as 32.800. And now write 9.091 below it. Align the decimal point. So decimal point here like this. So 9 here, 091. It's important to place the numbers correctly, one below the other. Because after this, subtraction is the usual, idea. There's nothing new about subtraction.
Yes, ma'am.
32.8 should be written as 32.800 because the second number has 3 decimal places. Now in the first number after the decimal point, there's 1 digit 8. Add 2 zeros. And this is how you place 9.091 below it. The decimal points must be aligned. Now subtraction is the usual procedure. Okay. 0 and 1, you cannot subtract. So you'll have to borrow. So you'll have to go up to 8. You'll have to borrow from 8. So 8 becomes 7. And this becomes 10. So 10 becomes 9 and this becomes 10. So 10 minus 1, 9. 9 minus 9, 0. 7 minus 0, 7.29. You cannot subtract. So borrow comes 2. 12. 12 minus 9, 3. and this 2 down, 23.709. So Satakshi, Santosh and Pranava. Deepthi and Tanya have to ask me. If I'm not clear, please ask me. I'll repeat or I'll take a different question and explain.
No, I placed it in the wrong order.
Okay. So you
Same.
got it now? Okay, you got it
Yes,
now,
ma'am, I
both of
did.
you?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. We'll just do one more and wind up the session for today. We'll take up multiplication and division of decimals tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Do this.
Ma'am, 717.8305.
Ma'am, I got the same answer. 717.8305.
717, is it?
No, ma'am, 717.
No, tell me the digits. 7.
717.8305.
I'm same as.
Ma'am,
Okay.
Ma'am, I got 717.8300.
Very good. Let's see. Okay, so please 2 zeros here. After 17, because the first number has 4 decimal places. But the second number has only 2 decimal places. So you can add 2 more zeros. 5 minus 0, 5, 0, 0, 0. Borrow 6. This becomes 10, 9, 10, 3, 9 minus 1, 8. 6 and 9 not possible. So borrow 0, 16, 16 minus 9, 7. Again borrow 7, 10, 10 minus 9, 1 and 7. Yes. 717.8305.
yes, ma'am, correct.
All right.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to add that 5.
You did tell me when you announced your answer, you said 5.
Oh, I told 5, yeah. In my working, I didn't put 5.